hose incident that happened outside of the Haven of Rest. This story continues to unfold, and there is an advocate by the name of San Joaquin Valley Transparency that has put a lot of eyeballs on this story, and this was discussed at City Council in Akron, and I want to respond to the San Joaquin Valley Transparency video.
Yeah. I don't know.
So this is so there goes the homeless guy, and there okay. So there the fireman tells him to go back. He goes back. Okay. This is and then he sprays the guy with the fire hose, and now, let me just talk about this a little bit. So some of you are like, oh, poor baby, he got sprayed by a fire hose. This is assault, and this is not that guy's job to spray down people on a sidewalk. And absolutely, this man has the right to video on a public sidewalk. This is absolutely basic, fundamental First Amendment rights. And so now this video is going to go, we're going to go to City Council here next.
Firefighter from the city of Cleveland, and I just seen the video about the firefighter turning the hose, excuse me, on someone that's videotaping them, calling it a crime scene. He committed the crime.
The fireman says he committed the crime.
He has no right in no situation to turn a hose on anyone. His job is to do whatever he's there to do, get back on that truck, get back to the station, and be ready for the next call.
If Chief Tucker could just give us an overview.
Okay, so now that's, so that was a fireman from Cleveland. Now you're hearing Tara Samples.
What is being done about the firemen who sprayed the activist with the hose.
The activist is Ryan, Ohio protests.
Again, happened in Ward 5. Like many of us on council, we all saw the video, which is very disturbing to us all. And if we did get the press release from Lieutenant Sergi Lash, but if the chief could touch on that and let us know where we are with that. It's not something that I've got reporters calling me because it happened in the ward again and at Haven Arrest, but I would rather for the chief to be that focal point. These are his firemen and women, so if he could respond to that, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So now this is the fire chief.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening, and I too have seen the video, and I have to tell you, I was truly appalled by what I saw. This individual.
So I just really want to say to the people that are kind of downplaying this, oftentimes it seems a lot that I just see it over and over again. Conservatives downplay First Amendment rights, liberals downplay Second Amendment rights, and then we just keep bickering at each other and ultimately destroying each other in the process. And so I just want people to realize we're all in this together. If you're QAnon, if you're the 3%ers, the Boogaloo Boys, we're all fighting the same war. Whatever you think it is what it truly is. It's post-capitalist corporations pulling the strings, and then in this case, it's service providers that think they are above the law and resent having any kind of oversight. And so I just would love it if instead of looking at this just, saying, oh, crybaby, what's a little water, you realize it's the exact same fight that you are having as well. It's the same fight.
The firefighter with the hose has been put on administrative leave.
So this is huge. The firefighter has been put on administrative leave. And why this is important is because it sends a signal that they cannot do whatever they want. They cannot, like, police can't do whatever they want. Firemen can't do whatever they want. They have laws, and we all abide by them. And again, this guy, Ryan, Ohio protest is doing absolutely nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. If it was WKYC, if it was a TV station, they wouldn't spray them down, but because it's just some guy with a camera, they feel like they have the right to do that.
Internal investigation. And I can tell you that type of behavior is unacceptable, and it will not be tolerated under any measure in the Akron Fire Department. So I am embarrassed, and I will take care of this.
So we're going to see, Ryan's going to be speaking next. But, these are the words they all say. I'm embarrassed. I'm outraged. How do we get, does anything happen besides firemen just getting angrier at people?
Situation once we complete our investigation.
Thank you so much, Chief Tucker, for that update.
First, I want to quote.
This is Ryan, Ohio protest. By the way, a veteran.
Mayor Horgan, on March 22nd, these things are unacceptable. And I said today, everyone is a person. No matter where you come from, you bleed, you cry.
He's quoting a press release the mayor put out.
You laugh. You want to do better for your family. It's about treating people with a basic amount of respect. We as a society fail at protecting the most vulnerable. So in close.
And ultimately, it's these words that just feel hollow. They just say words.
I would like to say that just like the mayor and some council people who refuse to communicate directly with oppressed and vulnerable populations without PR campaigns and photo ops and show some compassion.
The mayor, literally, it seems like that's his only job is taking photo ops. I'm sorry. I literally don't know what else he does.
As public servants, I don't know if the fire chief and fire department or the police will ever change.
Yeah, that's the ultimate thing. Will these people change? What do we have to do to get systemic change? That these people realize that they are not above the law, that they can't just do whatever they want.
I hope for immediate First Amendment training for all first responders in Akron. How many times will we hear empty words from the politicians and chiefs about how it does not reflect the city or the department? This systemic culture of complete disregard for humanity and empathy is a result of leadership. Since 1987, Akron has had 2 mayors.
Listen to that. Since 1987, Akron has had 2 mayors.
Mayor Pasquale and Mayor Horgan. Vice President Fusco has been in office since 1987. Between President Somerville and Mr. Somerville, they have been in office since 1987. You talk about reimagining public safety in your PR campaigns as if it is a big way to pat yourself on the back. Why is it taking you 34 years to address the oppression that goes on within the community? And why?
It is quite well known that Akron is a racist city. You can just see it in all of our actions.
After 34 years, have you brought the same faces to the table? I hope to hear more about your update on the houseless population, Councilwoman Samples.
Around Ohio Protest is really into the houseless, homeless movement.
I hope City of Akron first responders will understand First Amendment rights.
The videographer is on administrative leave.
All right, so I just feel like Ryan just hits it perfectly. It's systemic and nothing changes. And this is America. Nothing changes. And what do we have to do to create change? Because it is ultimately a cultural thing that the people in power resent the people. It's just the way it is. They resent having to be accountable. And more importantly, I just want to keep coming back to this idea that this isn't a red topic or a blue topic, a liberal topic, a conservative topic, a Republican topic, or a Democrat topic. This is a people topic. And so, like, I do everything in my power to support Second Amendment. I am out of the Second Amendment, gun rights thing. I don't think we have a gun problem in America. I think we have a mental health problem in America. And putting layers of laws on guns is missing the whole point. So I will support your gun rights. And you want more guns? Shoot, man. You want cannons? You want surface-to-air missiles? I'll stand up for whatever you want. But I want you, when I stand up for freedom of speech, to support me, okay? Because together we can make the change. Together we can fix things. And that's ultimately my message, is that it is not a red versus blue thing. It's a people versus the system thing, okay? That's what we're fighting here. So let's stick together, people, please.